Hey guys, so I thought I would take a second stab at vlogging. Um, this time it would be kind of to answer some of your questions that I got about the last post I made. Um, the most common question I received was, is this a true story? And yes, it is. One day maybe I'll write fiction, but for now I'm writing what I know. Um, Two, a lot of people asked me to continue the story or email them little teasers, and I do apologize for leaving you hanging, but it is a very long story. There are a lot of details, and I thought this is a way to kind of keep it interesting. Um, so basically, I'll do this in two ways. I'll read a little bit of the end of the story and kind of then give you a little added bonus. And then two, weirdly enough, I got a lot of dating questions, so I wrote those down and I'll answer those as well. So let's see. I'll call him Gray. A couple people actually did ask why I called him Gray and if it were some kind of 50 Shades of Grey thing. No. Um, the reason why is it's his favorite color, and I started dating him before 50 Shades of Grey came out, but you know, gray is his favorite color. It's his eye color, car color, a lot of things. So that was why I called him Gray. So when Gray first asked me out, I was going through an incredibly terrible time in my life. I resolved I would not let anyone in until I felt better about my situation and knew myself to be strong enough to stand alone. I declined his invitation to meet several times, telling him that my life was a mess and I needed to get myself together. As a last resort, I recounted a story I knew would drive off any guy that had intentions for only one thing. Um, and this is one part that is very significant. Um, I like to think I'm a good judge of character, and when I heard him, he kind of paused, and I thought maybe I'd kind of won the battle, and he's going to kind of give up, but um, he paused and he sounded so genuine, like he really was sorry to hear that I was going through some difficult things. And that's really the only reason why I agreed to meet him. Um, so I did not go through my typical pre-date routine. I was wearing jeans and a long sleeve t-shirt. I think it was a green one from like Marshalls, nothing fancy, and very little makeup. I wasn't expecting much and wasn't really going there to impress, I guess. Um, when I got out of my car and our eyes met, my breath caught, and suddenly me, the writer, could not even procure the words to say hello. Um, and that's true. I remember seeing him and thinking, wow, he's gorgeous. I actually said to him, because a couple people actually did ask, was I going to post a picture? And if not, at least if they could get some kind of description. No, I will not be posting a picture of him. Rough description, 6 feet tall, easily the most gorgeous man I've ever met in my life. Light brown hair. His eye color changes, but sometimes gray, sometimes blue, sometimes green. Um, just really, really good looking person, um, very fit. Um, so, back to what I was going to say. Um, I, when I looked at him, I kind of was reminded of some of the fraternity brothers that would throw these huge parties back in college, really tall, athletic. Only he was a lot better looking. So I kind of looked at him and I said, I really don't even think I'm your type. I said, you could just let me know now. I don't want to waste your time. Um, and he just looked at me and laughed and he said, no, you're exactly my type. So we proceeded to have our drink. Um, so I think that's where I'll end that now. I feel bad. Maybe I'll, this is kind of a thoughts for Thursday series, so I will continue every week um, to touch on the couple questions that you guys sent me. Where do I meet men? This is funny. I meet men everywhere. Today I went to brunch with some girlfriends, and a guy actually wrote his phone number on a napkin and gave it to me. If you're watching, thank you, Corey, and thank you for the free food. But literally everywhere. A lot of guys say that I, for some reason, just look like a happy person and approachable. So, which is perhaps a good thing, but sometimes it can be a bit awkward. So I've literally met men at Stop and Shop. I met a professional basketball player at Walmart while I was shopping for furniture or something. Um, Literally everywhere. I guess it's just how you kind of portray yourself. Um, if you seem like you're open to meeting someone, then maybe someone will approach you. They'd be more likely to approach you. Um, what to wear on a first date? I guess people ask me that because I wore a t-shirt and jeans, but I don't typically wear that on a first date. But the most important thing is you choose something that you're comfortable with and make sure it's your personal style. If you are more of a tomboy, you don't have to wear a frilly dress. It's nice to be more on the feminine side, but what's most important is that you're comfortable. Maybe just take what you do on a normal day and just up it a little bit, take it up a notch. Lastly, what do you talk about on dates? Usually I'll answer whatever ridiculous questions are thrown my way or typical ones. But then one thing some guys have told me is when I talk about what I'm passionate about, mainly writing, I kind of light up. So, it's important that you share what you're really passionate about because I think it shows and it's attractive when someone knows what they love and what they want to do for the rest of their life. It is very attractive. It makes them more confident, um, more attractive in general. So, think about that. I try not to, come with questions prepared because just kind of fly by the seat of my pants. Usually kind of works. And just smile. Don't go into it with too many expectations because, most likely, if your expectations are too high, you're going to be let down. So another thing is don't go into a date thinking this could be the man that you're going to marry. Just don't. It's too much pressure. So that's it for now. So have a great weekend, and I will update you more on Thursday. Bye.